Good morning everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to change a little bit from my normal style of video and we're going to do a countdown of my top 10 favourite cleaning products. Now this is more kind of cleaning solutions, cleaning sprays and things like that. If you would like me to do a video about the kind of tools that I'm using and the things I'm using to actually do the cleaning with, please let me know and I will do a video on that. But for now, let's get going with the top 10. Okay, so let's start off with number 10. So for number 10 coming in, I have Harpic. Now Harpic is kind of a one clean wonder. It's not wonderfully versatile, but of all the toilet cleaners that I've used in my years, definitely Harpic is ranking at the top of the list for ease of use and the quality of the clean that you get. There are various different scents available with the Harpic. Normally I use the blue one or the black one, however I'm trying out this pink one just because I fancied a little bit more of a summery scent and I wanted to see how well this matched up to the others, and it does a really good job as well. I also do use the Harpic every now and then on the underside of the toilet seat to get rid of those little stains that can appear over time, especially if you've got young children. You'll get like little stains on the underside of the toilet seat if they're plastic, and I find if you can use a little bit of this, just pop it on, leave it for a couple of minutes and then wipe it off, it tends to get rid of those stains. So yeah, number 10, Harpic. Okay, so now coming in at number 9 is a little bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. I do have various cleaners that kind of do the job of this one, but there's something about this one, I just can't not have it. And that is the Pink Stuff multi-purpose cleaning spray. I think for me, this is about the smell. I love the smell of this. It's got such a gorgeous fragrance. It's just this lovely, clean, fresh, soapy kind of fragrance to it. It's not citrusy, it's not berry, it's just this lovely, clean scent, and it's really gorgeous, and you get this lovely big bottle as well. I feel like this is bigger. Yeah, 850 mils this is. And I absolutely love it for my kitchen worktops, on the tops of bins, kind of hard surfaces like that. I haven't used it really in the rest of my house, but I absolutely love it for the kitchen. Let me just see. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's for hard surfaces and should be used with care. Always test on an inconspicuous area. I've never had it have any problem with anything, but it does say it's not suitable for waxed, oiled, open pore, painted or varnished wooden surfaces. So do be careful if you're planning on using it for that. But for the kitchen, for the bathroom, nothing wrong with a bit of Pink Stuff spray. So next up at number 8 is my little pot of miracles, and the little brother or sister to my Pink Stuff spray, and that is the Pink Stuff Miracle Cleaning Paste. It definitely does what it says on the tin. It definitely is a little miracle in a little paste, and it's actually really affordable, and this big old pot will last me a really long time. So I use this mainly, although the uses are pretty much endless with this thing, I use this mainly for removing stains from plastic. Like where I have my washing up bowl and we're washing like tea and coffee and you know, kind of oily greases, sauces and stuff like that, the plastic bowl gets really stained, and this stuff does wonders at getting it out. I also use it on my UPVC window and door frames, especially in the spring. Like over winter they get really marked and stained and all these weird kind of marks appear on them, and I can't get it off with anything else, and then I went in with this and it got it all done, no problem. So Pink Stuff paste with win. Okay, so next up and coming in at a very strong number 7, I have Viaal. Now Viaal is pretty much a one-show pony. but it's one show. It does incredibly well. So Viaal is a limescale remover. It's also really good at removing hard watermarks on taps. That's what I use it mainly for. So I will spray this around and on my tap. Be careful, depending on what type of tap you've got, make sure that it's safe for it, and then leave it for 5 minutes and rinse it off, and you will have a lovely gleaming shiny tap. I also use this on my shower door, which is glass. Again, spray it on, leave it on, rinse it off, and on my shower itself to get rid of the limescale and the hard marks. I absolutely love this. This is quite expensive. This is one of the most expensive ones on my list. However, this bottle will last you a long time and it does a really good job. So it's for bathroom, sanitary ware, taps and chrome, and for kitchen sinks, and it does an incredible job. Right, so next up at number 6, I have elbow grease spray. This stuff is absolutely wonderful for degreasing. I use this really often. I would say 2, maybe 3 times a week, for cleaning down any greasy surfaces in my kitchen. It's really good for it. I use it on my cooker top. I use it inside my oven. I use it around the sink, like I said earlier on with the bowl where it gets greasy. I use it there. You can actually use this on oil stains on clothes as well, which I've done once before, but I didn't have an oil stain to show you today, I'm afraid, probably because I've got this hanging around. But it also says that you can use it on engines and machinery, which is pretty exciting. Kitchen, bathroom, vehicles, outdoors, and fabrics. Great little thing, and it's got this gorgeous citrusy smell as well. It's really nice, clean fragrance, and it's very cheap, which is always a good thing with cleaning products. You can pick this up in B&M, Home Bargains, Tesco, pretty much anywhere you go. This is quite easy to come by, and it's a great little cleaner. Right, so in at number 5, and a very new one to me. I've only just started using this and I already love it. I'm very late to the party. I'm aware that most of you probably already have this in your cleaning caddy, but if you don't, I would highly recommend picking some up, and that is the Barkeeper Friend multi-surface cleaner. So this is this funky little powder that you put onto a damp cloth and then rub to remove stains. So far I have used it on my kitchen sink, which is stainless steel. I used to use the Pink Stuff paste on that, and it did a very good job, but this is next level on the stainless steel. It does an amazing job. I'm going to try and insert some footage so you can see just how much it cleans and shines up that stainless steel. So far that's the only thing I've used it for, but there's so many cleaning things that this does. It says here you can use it on work surfaces to clean and remove stains. You can use it on ceramic and stainless steel sinks and basins, which I do. China and glassware to remove tea and coffee stains. I might have to try that out. Cookers to clean ceramic hobs and glass oven doors, which is definitely something I'm going to have a go at. Cookware to remove baked on food and rust. Chrome, plastic, formica, tiles, grout, copper and brass. So many things you can use this little bad boy for, and I definitely am going to be having a go on a few more things with it. But this has been amazing. It is one of the more expensive cleaners on my list, but I think it's worth every penny. It does an incredible job. So that is Barkeeper Friend multi-surface cleaner and stain removing powder. Okay, so number 4, this one's a big boy, bear with me. Oh gosh, it's heavy pulling that up from the floor. So this, I get a lot of questions about this when I'm cleaning my carpets. So this is the Pro Clean Pro Plus Carpet Shampoo. I get this from Amazon, and you get 5 litres for I think £17.99, something like that. Mine is currently leaking on me because I didn't do the lid up properly. Clever girl. So this one is in the scent Spring Bloom. I don't know if you can get it in any other scents because I've not tried, because this scent is incredible. It smells so nice and fresh without it smelling chemically. And the reason that I love this carpet shampoo, well, there's actually a few reasons. Reason 1, I can use it in my carpet washing machines. It doesn't over foam like some of them do. So I can use it in my Platinum Smart Wash, and I can use it also in my Spot Wash, which is amazing. Number 2, it smells gorgeous, which I've already gone over. Number 3, it actually does a really, really good job of cleaning the carpets. I would say it is comparable to the carpet cleaning solutions that come with your machines as you buy them. And the last reason I love it is because it's so affordable. It's so much cheaper than the ones that you do buy from the main companies who create the carpet shampoos in the first place. This is significantly cheaper, and you get 5 litres of it. So it really is worth having a go with the Pro Clean Pro Plus carpet shampoo. Okay, so we are heading into my top 3 now. These are the cleaners. I'm sorry, this keeps moving. These are the cleaners that I use every single day. As you can tell by this one, there is like the tiniest little dribble left. But this is the Flash all-purpose cleaner. You can buy it in lovely big bottles like this. They do various different scents. As you can see at the minute, I'm very much loving the lemon one. But I also like, they do, I think it's bicarbonate and eucalyptus or something like that. That smells really lovely and fresh and clean. Really nice for the springtime when you're getting your spring clean on. I absolutely love this stuff. It's so versatile. You can use it in so many different applications, and it's lovely and cheap because it's concentrate and you can water it down. So this one lasts a while. I do have a new one on my hit list, on my Tesco order. So that's going to be arriving later on this week. But they do various different scents. This one is the lemon. Like I say, there's the bicarb one. They've got a gorgeous Christmas one, which I think is like, is it warm cinnamon or spiced apple? I think it might be spiced apple that they do at Christmas, which is gorgeous. They also have a pumpkin one. They used to have one called French soap. They still have French soap with lavender, but I don't love that one. I like the scent of lavender at bedtime, but I don't like it just generally cleaning the house. But the normal French soap one without lavender was absolutely gorgeous, and I can't find it anymore. I have a feeling it's been discontinued. But lots and lots of scents with the Flash. I think they do a springtime one, a blossom one, like so many different scents, so you can change these up seasonally. But I tend to use this, as a rule, I will put some of this in my mop bucket for mopping. I will put a capful of this in a bottle and dilute it for like a little room spray. I will put it in a bowl with some hot water and a little bit of like fairy liquid or a bit of Zoflora or something for cleaning my skirting boards and wiping down panelling, things like that. This is a really lovely versatile cleaner that I reach for every single day without fail, and I desperately need some more. Okay, so number 2, and along the same lines as the Flash, but a little bit different, I have the Zoflora concentrated multi-purpose disinfectant. Now this comes in a huge array of scents. The one that I'm loving at the moment is the lemon. I do like a little bit of a lemon scent in the kind of spring, summertime, lovely. But again, they also do gorgeous autumn ones. There's a rhubarb one, there's a pear one, there's Christmas spiced ones, there's spiced mould spiced plum or something like that. There's loads and loads of different Zofloras, and I use these again in a multitude of ways. Obviously these are a disinfectant as well, so they're really good for things like handles and light switches and things like that. So a lot of the time with the Zoflora, what I'm doing with it is I'm putting it in some hot water in my kitchen sink when I'm finishing cleaning the kitchen. Not only does that kind of make the whole house smell yummy, but I can pop a microfiber cloth into it and I can just go around and wipe down all my cupboard doors and handles, the bins, everything, and they get a lovely little disinfect at the same time as it makes it smell lovely. I also put this into my mop bucket, into a little cleaning bowl as I'm going around doing skirting boards, radiators, things like that. But also some of these, I wouldn't put the lemon in because I don't know if I'd like that scent, but the Midnight Blooms is one of my favourite. And I put a capful of that into my fabric conditioner drawer in the washing machine. And it makes the clothes smell really nice as well if you're in a pinch and you're without fabric softener. It doesn't soften, but it does give that lovely scent, and it's also going to be disinfecting as it goes as well. So Number 2 is Zoflora. Love this stuff. Getting a little bit expensive, I don't know, maybe because there's a bit of a hype about it over the last few years, but I really do think it's worth it. It does last a long time. So yeah, Zoflora. And so finally, here we are at number 1. It's the product you've all been waiting for, my number 1 cleaner. A little bit unexpected, but very liquid. Probably the cheapest, most accessible, easy, skin-friendly, happy little cleaner in the world. Very liquid. I love a bit of very liquid. I use it. I mean, I got this at the beginning of the week. And I use it on absolutely everything. Not only is it good for kind of cleaning dishes and stuff, obviously that's its main purpose, but it's really good at degreasing cooktops, worktops. I sometimes put it in with my mop water. I put it in with my my Zoflora when I'm doing like a little wipe down clean. I will put it in a Dishmatic and clean glass and mirrors and stuff like that. I'm going to try and insert some footage of that. I use it for scrub cleaning. I use it multiple times a day. If I had nothing else, I would probably be happy with the Fairy and the Viaal, because let's be frank, Fairy's not going to get rid of Limescale. But it's going to do everything else. You know, it's really, really good. Obviously, you have a nice selection of scents as well. There was a really nice, I think it was a rhubarb one. I mean, it doesn't have to be Fairy, but like general, you know, dishwashing detergent. They all are much the same. I find the Fairy lasts a little bit longer when you're cleaning with it. My favourite scent at the moment is this one, which is Clean and Fresh Apple and Rhubarb. Smells absolutely gorgeous. I think that's going to take me through into the autumn as well. But number 1 on my cleaning list, I never thought I'd say it, good old Fairy liquid. So that is my top 10 cleaning products completed. Please let me know what you think, if you agree, if you disagree. Maybe there's some stuff out there that you guys use that I don't use. I'm always looking for finding some new little cleaning gems and testing out new bits and bobs. So please let me know down in the comments below if you do have anything that you would like me to try or that you think is missing from my list. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's been a little bit different to my other videos, but hopefully it's been some fun. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great week, guys. Bye bye.